Yeah, so there's going to be a Christmas quiz today between you three, and I'm going to judge it.
I fucking love a quiz.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I love a
Are there
quiz.
any rules
To the quiz?
to the podcast?
No, apart from, did Bilal tell you to bring a problem?
Yeah, I did that.
That's pretty good for us, that means. So no way we're going to miss any audio from you.
No way.
I'm very quiet. I whisper.
Do you?
Once it starts.
That's like, I fix all the audio on this all the time. You're the loudest by far.
So should I sit further back? So I like a bit of a Liam Gallagher sort of like.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm louder than you. A lot
No,
of the
you're
time.
not.
I am.
You've barely got a decibel in you.
I got a decibel.
I think you stay the same
your voice up
volume.
now. I can't lie, so that's a lie as well.
Oh.
I've got a
By
decibel.
flyers at Christmas. Basically, I will say this in a second, but I always start at such a fast pace and then find it impossible to keep it up for the whole episode. By the end of it, I won't be talking, and we've got
He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk for the second half.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're
if you
starting
go
now because
quiet-
he's got a job now, so we have to start.
Working at school now.
Yeah, I heard on the podcast you said.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were at a CN.
Yeah, in
Got a job on the
Homerton.
podcast. I don't even know.
Congrats. Is that what you want?
I needed some extra income, and it's very nice
Yeah.
for now. But I would really like to be on E4.
E4?
Yeah.
Why E4?
Have you seen E4?
Is that what Family Guy's on?
No, Married at First Sight.
You're going to be on that?
Yeah.
Maths.
You basically did that
Maths.
anyway.
Maths.
Did I?
Yeah. To get married early because of your stupid religion.
You've
Respect.
started with. You've gone in too high.
I don't know where to put this.
Yeah,
this good?
yeah, I mean,
That looks
Copy
great.
you.
yeah.
I'm slightly jealous of all you festive pricks.
Do you want
Do you want,
That would ruin the.
do you want like a bit of this?
Just a bit.
No, you can take that green on as well, honestly.
Hey, have that one off
It's
the
a bit
tree.
weird.
That blue one's contributing nothing.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'm over it.
He's over it.
Yeah. Thank you. Though.
Sorry.
Do you want
Yeah.
What have you given him?
That's
giving him that?
nice.
And what is it?
a bit of tinsel off my tinsel?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Got a Problem Mate podcast. And look at this, it's a Christmas special. Merry Christmas to the listeners, to the viewers, to Joey Page.
If you're listening to this over the Christmas festive period, then good luck to you and thank you.
What do you mean good? Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
okay?
This is a bit of Christmas cheer.
Mm.
Yeah.
You all right?
I'm going to take a picture of the listeners.
I don't think it works like that.
I mean, this doesn't work at all.
No.
Anyway, as I was explaining to our guests, like my football team, Tottenham Hotspur, I start at such an incredible pace that I almost certainly can't keep it up throughout
Run out
the
of energy
episode.
very quickly.
So if
don't
you're
you?
new and you're already thinking, this guy's a bit much, I will calm down and then sort of disappear halfway through.
Do you think if you did the marathon and you sprinted for 5 minutes and then power walked, you'd win?
I don't know. I've got no interest in doing the marathon.
Shall we introduce our
Yeah, we've got a
guests?
lot to get through today,
Yeah.
to be honest.
How shall we do this? Because there's two.
Yeah. Do you want to do one and I'll do the other and we just don't have a contest?
All right.
today?
Well, there's one that I don't want him here.
Right, okay. Well, you do the other one and
All
I'll
right.
do the... Though I did have something to say about the other one.
Damn.
No.
I'll cut it
I'll
out.
add it
I'll
on.
do the editing. Everyone, today we are very lucky to have a guest who is an actor, a comedian, although that's apparently
But I'm
debatable.
co-host.
Not you.
No.
Being a worm in an advert doesn't count as acting.
I'm not a worm, I'm a caterpillar.
It's a worm.
It's not a worm. I've been a worm for 8 years.
An improviser and a writer
Yeah.
on lots of, what was it? Not Newsjack, better than Newsjack. The Now Show?
I didn't write on that.
It says you did.
Does it?
British comedy.
Does it really?
Yeah.
No,
So,
no.
yeah.
I've
People
never
put
written a
whatever they want on there.
political, topical joke in my life.
Well,
And I'm
let's
not gonna
try
start
one
now.
now.
What's happened in the news this week?
What's happened in the news? CEO got pushed over or something?
What?
And CEO, no.
It's not bad.
That's really
you go.
good, actually.
Is that all right?
It's Lola Rose Maxwell, everybody.
Hi.
That's a
Thanks
really
for
good
having me.
intro.
That's,
Yeah,
Right, you do your one.
Lola Rose Maxwell, who said, "I've never been on a thing as myself because I'm always improvising or as a character." So this is
Yeah.
like having Lee Francis come on after years of being what's his face?
Keith Lemon.
Yeah,
He
That
seems
is
like
exactly
it.
what,
exactly
this,
what
is.
this is.
Yeah, unless this is actually a ruse. And the
Or
person I'm
this
playing
is a
now
character.
is a character. And everyone I play an improv is the real me.
It's like if dreams are
No.
real and this is the dream. In my dream last night, I was in prison, so I genuinely was.
What for?
I don't know, but they kept on taking me through an airport and they were like, we need to just check you haven't got anything on you. And I was like, I haven't got any weapons or anything. So I was quite calm about it. So I was like, I know I haven't actually done anything wrong, but I have been in prison for some time in the dream.
Right. But
Like
you
a
were going
number
through
of
an
years.
airport.
Yeah, I think they were moving me.
Oh,
I don't know what.
Probably because you scratched someone. Are you? we,
Can I just use
did
my
you wake
guess?
up with anxiety?
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Just normal.
Go on.
My guest today
Okay.
on this.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you got.
Yeah, I
guessed,
got one. You
guess.
went and
Yeah,
got
yeah.
one.
Yeah, the Christmas special. It's my very good friend who's having a very exciting time at the moment. He's one of only 2 people to have been on this podcast twice. It's also pronounced twice. He's 8 foot tall and gigs in America now. He's also a fantastic magician. It is my very good friend Pete Heat, who you told me you hate.
Hello.
I don't really like the guy personally.
Is that your
I
real
think-
name?
Yeah, definitely. Let's move on.
Pete.
I think he's jealous of me.
Mr. Heat.
Yeah.
Welcome, Pete.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you for being on here.
Thank you for having me on here. Right, so who was the other person that came twice?
It was Suze Kempner who did last year's
yeah,
Christmas special,
Nice. So,
and she came on as Dot Cotton.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
that's good.
and you've come on as
Ashton Kutcher.
yeah, fine.
So you dabble in a lot of the black magic sort of voodoo stuff.
The darkest.
And the power of Christmas compels you, Pete Heat,
Yeah.
because you'll do yourself a mischief with that stuff.
Okay.
And I didn't want him back on here because when he did our last episode, 4 listeners died.
Is that what happened? Shit. Oh man.
Patrons.
Do you
Of
get
what?
the metrics through on
Listeners
Apple
of this.
Podcasts?
Shock,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
of
I've
what?
died of what?
shock of how good the tricks were.
Shit, is that what? Fuck.
Heart
And-
attack,
I'm so
shock.
sorry.
And their souls went to hell because
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, insult to injury.
But maybe they were going to hell anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Correlation does not imply causation.
Jesus.
So welcome back.
That's the opposite.
So LRM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Do
that.
people call you that?
That's how I sign off emails.
Is it?
Do you?
It took me
Yeah.
ages to work
LRM.
that out. Just now. Just
Is that
like-
why you were
You
quiet?
sort of locked eyes with me and went like glazed
yeah,
over.
that's what's going on.
L.
So give us a little rundown. What have you been up to? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Just
Like in
generally
my...
before we get into the podcasting.
Before we get into the political chat, before we get into the...
like in my professional life.
Just how's your
Sure.
week been or whatever? I guess.
So defensive. I mean, why do you want to know? What have you heard?
Who's asking?
What have I been doing? I did a gig at Stratford East Theatre Royal on Friday. Do you know it?
Yeah, I think that used to be a really horrible gig, but I'm assuming because you're proud of it, it's gotten way nicer.
It was amazing.
Oh, great.
It's like a massive theatre.
Mm.
Do you know the one I mean?
Yes. Was it an improv show?
It was an improv show. Cool
Yes.
story, bro. Kyle Smith Bino.
Oh, cool.
We had him on here.
We had him on
Oh,
here.
you have him on here?
He's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he's great. Did that. That was really fun.
Mm.
I should say, Bilal,
What?
as it's coming towards the end of the year, a lot of our guests have gone on to do some really incredible things since coming on the podcast, and me and you are still just sat in these 2 seats here.
Okay.
What do you think you made? Do you think you made his career?
Yeah, like since he's been here, he's been on Stuff Let's Fly.
He hadn't done anything before.
Then Jack Skipper, he's doing tour support for
Who?
Michael McIntyre.
God.
Wow.
Rob
McIntyre.
Daly
McIntyre's still going.
commentated on a
What?
Man United game.
Did he?
I don't know. Michael Odewale did his tour show at the Comedy Store. Jimmy has been on MasterChef. Oh God! Me and you just sat here. Pete's been doing magic for Paul McCartney
This is true.
and Steven Spielberg.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know what? McCartney didn't show up. He was on the guest list. I've just been in New York. I've just got back from New York. And yeah, I got booked for this crazy gig where every single person was like some A-list absolute famous motherfucker. Yeah, I showed Paul McCartney quite a lot of magic, and yeah, like sort of very surreal. He asked for my card. He was asking, yeah, Who else? Like so many people, like Anna Wintour, the head of the
Bobby Davro.
Bobby Davro, B Davs. Who else? Like
He's really
John,
good friends with
John
Anna
Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Blake Lively,
I
all these
love Emily
these
Blunt.
Hampton
big,
Clement.
yeah, all the big ones.
What kind of magic? I want to
So
see.
I was doing.
Are you like a real warlock, or is it like comedy magic?
Well, that was I do kind of two different things. So that was like close-up magic. So quite. If you ever saw sort of, I don't know, early David Blaine stuff or people doing stuff on the street, like really close up, it was that kind of trick, but at a posh black tie type event.
Right.
But I also do sort of stand-up comedy magic, which is a kind of different thing. But yeah, that was more the close-up stuff. But yeah, it was pretty mental. And then I don't know if I told you this part. So this all happened. It was all really surreal. And I like so on the night I was just showing Spielberg all this stuff, and I was sort of reeling from that really. And then I was on the next table, and then John Krasinski comes over to me and he's like, and I said to him, "Oh, by the way, I'm a big fan of you because he's great, John Krasinski." And he was like, "Well, no matter how big a fan you are of anyone here, just know that Spielberg right now on the other table is currently telling everyone that you're the best magician he's ever seen." Right? And then Carey Mulligan comes over and she's like, "Steven Spielberg has a theory on how you did that," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And I'm like, "But what?" And she's like, "He thinks you can pause time." And this was all like on within the 5 minutes of each other. There's this crazy like sort of 5-10 minutes, and I get on the flight, get home, and Patti Smith's daughter, who I also met at the thing, messages me saying, and I met Patti Smith as well, messages me going, "Look at this article," and it's an article in Vogue that's just come out about this event. And it lists all these people. This is such a braggy story I'm telling you, but it did just happen, and it was quite exciting. It lists all these people that were there, and it goes, "But the real star of the night was magician Pete E." And there's a whole paragraph about how I was the real star of the night. It's like, no, the real star of the night was Steven Spielberg. But I'll take it.
It's not like
he wasn't
like
performing.
open air cinema and we're watching one of his films.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it was anyway. So I've had a very surreal.
It sounds like you just had the best night of your entire life.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
I wouldn't have come to this if I was you.
Well, where would you have gone?
I mean, if I was you, I wouldn't even come to this if I was hosting this.
I know.
Afterwards.
He'd have got the paycheck, gone straight to the casino.
You don't get paid for charity gigs.
No,
I know you demand money for charity gigs.
I get paid for charity gigs.
No, I often do, but no, no one was getting paid. Like Patti Smith wasn't getting paid. And,
Paul McCartney, that's why
Is
Paul
John
McCartney didn't turn up.
Krasinski tall?
He's quite tall, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know how normally they're small, aren't they, when you meet them? The John Krasinski.
This guy,
yeah, most of the Krasinskis.
This guy's absolutely minuscule.
Titchy little fella.
How tall are you, Bilal?
5'8".
Are you?
No wonder he doesn't like you, Pete.
How tall are you?
5'10" and a half.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Same height as David Bowie. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
that's a
5'9".
good
5'9".
What are you?
6'7".
Are you really?
I am, yeah. Tall as fuck.
Yeah.
Before
Same
we
as
continue,
Merchant.
Yeah.
Merchant
Oh,
tier
you leave
height.
out the guest.
That story though, I'm cutting that out. But
You
we
can
don't have
do-
time. It won't fit. There's no time.
It won't fit.
It won't fit.
Edit
But
it.
that's fine.
Yeah. No.
Just leave in the John Krasinski.
I'll
bit.
just mute that bit.
Yeah, okay.
Just be quiet.
Just put a boo. Yeah, all right.
We have a feature called Vet the Guest,
Yeah.
where we determine if our guests are suitable to stay on the podcast or they have to leave. Now, because it's a
I'm getting
Christmas
ready.
special, I'll be asking both of you the questions, of course, and we'll see who does better, and then whoever loses is leaving.
Oh.
And you're
No.
getting your free coffee. The free coffee, you pay for that,
Okay.
and you pay for the tap water.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay, fair enough, yeah.
6 questions. Please
Yeah.
answer honestly.
Do we answer at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
could?
Yes, please.
Sure,
Or you could do a word each.
yeah.
I can do that.
And whose answer does that count as?
Oh.
Whoever finishes the sentence.
Question 1. Can I just have a quick rundown of your Christmas Day plans, please?
I going
To
my
parents
house
in
Scotland.
or
I
think will
die. The end. I won.
in Yorkshire.
No, that's 2 words.
fuck.
The one word at a time thing.
Alone.
Okay. No, I mean, but I
I'm
enjoyed
not
it for
going to
that.
Scotland. I don't know why I said that.
We'll work on that format.
Okay, yeah, that's
improv,
That's a
though.
fail.
There's a little bit
Yeah.
of improv.
It
there.
was improv. And now if
And
you
you-
could just answer this one separately. What animal would you read to if you could?
Well, you can read to any animal, can't you?
Yeah, but he understands.
You mean if they could
Depends on the
understand?
attention
Yeah.
span of the beast.
So you're saying if I could choose an animal to understand,
That's a nice storybook.
right? I feel like
I think, like, I would choose a caterpillar
Yes.
because you could read them, the hungry, hungry caterpillar.
Yeah.
And if it was the first story they ever heard, they'd think they were really famous. And that would be a really sweet,
But what
nice
if he's
moment.
going in his cocoon while you're reading?
They don't
you
go
didn't
back
think about
into
that,
a
did
cocoon,
you?
do they? Oh, no, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
is
yeah.
that how they become a
To
butterfly?
be a butterfly.
Is that what happens in the hungry caterpillar?
I'm not sure.
Does
But
no.
I don't know.
I think there's a lot.
Yeah, it does.
there's
It turns
a lot
into a
you need
butterfly at the end,
I
yeah.
think there's a lot you need to explain to a caterpillar.
yeah.
It doesn't
What you-
necessarily know. It just intrinsically knows.
Did you do a lot of character work for your? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would choose a butterfly because she would have done all the hard work of like training it up.
Good answer.
And I'd be like, yeah, right, so reading, we've covered that when you were a baby.
Now that you put
This
them,
is hard. The first
Now
one,
you put them
first
head to
answer
head.
was a draw.
now you put
That
them head to
one.
this is suspiciously like my Christmas quiz that we're going to be doing later.
Oh dear. What's the best? Well, this won't be in it.
No,
What's-
that won't be in it.
Question
but
3. What's the best juice drink one can have? Juice drink.
That's a really hard question.
Is it?
I know the answer.
Well, there's
Really?
one answer,
There's
but it
one
doesn't
answer.
have to be that answer.
Are we talking sort of corner shop, can get it anywhere sort of
I'm
stuff?
talking
Mango
juice drink.
Rubicon.
I was going to say Rio Tropical.
Is that a juice drink? Is that
No,
a
Not
fizzy?
really.
It's fizzy.
It's fizzy.
That's a fizzy.
Sparkling water
Yeah,
and,
get your
real,
facts straight.
and real juice. Hey,
Yeah,
it's
real
got
juice. It's got real
in it.
juice in
It's got
thank
real
you.
juice, so that's
Yeah.
not
You
juice drink.
apologise.
It is a
You
juice drink.
apologise to him.
I would. Have
I think
said
you
the
should
answer
all
was-
apologise to each other.
I'm sorry.
Rubicon is correct. Do you like lychee Rubicon?
Yeah,
quite
I
like
do.
that.
Yeah.
I
Unbelievable.
would have
She
said
gets it.
Umbongo.
Umbongo. Do they still do it?
Yes.
Do you remember
Do they really?
Umbongo?
I never had
Cool,
one bongo
yeah, I remember
actually.
it.
I'm going to
Always
get
had
some for
Rubicon.
Christmas Day. I just have to say that every now and again to make sure this is the Christmas special.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Question
Nice,
four.
nice, smart.
This is a really nice
Continuity.
question. This is like a proper professional question that we've had
Oh
before.
god, that we've had before. What a surprise!
It's really good. Where's home for you?
Oh God, that's enough. The way you said that was so gross.
I've got a follow-up question. Have you listened to our friend Jimmy's podcast? Where's home really?
What's that?
I haven't
Listen to
yet.
that question.
No.
What?
no.
It's not still going.
What?
Uh,
When did he
okay.
start that?
Huh? And before you did that,
No, he
question,
didn't. They always steal my best stuff. These chefs.
He's not
Where's
a chef.
home for you? What is he? A food critic?
I'm going with my current actual home in Brighton. That's not where I'm from, but it's where home is now.
He lives in Port Slade. No, I don't know if that's true.
Because I'm from, right, I was born in Coventry, but I don't know anything about it. I don't remember it, and it's shit every time I go back for whatever reason. I hate Coventry. Leamington Spa, spent a lot of time there. It's not home anymore, though. Brighton, that's home. Thanks.
It's a tricky one. I live in Walthamstow now, as we've covered.
We
Awesome
didn't.
stuff.
Did we not?
No, that was before the podcast. I didn't know if you wanted
Sorry.
where you live.
Walthamstow's fine, just not my exact address.
Okay.
But I'm from Croydon, and I think that I think that's probably always going to be home to me.
Black
I know
Sheep.
this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used to
I
go?
used to go to
Metal
the
night
Black
on a
Sheep.
Thursday.
Didn't go to the metal night.
Pound a pint on a Tuesday.
So there was an indie night.
Joey thinks that pub
That
crawls.
was Tuesday, I think.
Was it?
Joey thinks pub crawls are crawling on the floor of a pub and drinking.
That is what it is.
Is
in
that how you
Croydon, to
got
be
the
fair.
caterpillar job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just loads of pints.
Just
with straws
crawling
in it, and
around.
You crawl up and you have a little sip, and then you crawl on to the next one.
That's
You don't
nice.
get many comedians that are actually from London. They're always like,
Yeah.
No, Bexley Heath's not London.
Well, North Croydon then.
Well,
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
from Norwood, so it sort
Yeah.
of is.
Question 5. What were you scared of when you were little?
My father.
Oh,
Her father. No, I didn't
what
know
about
that.
you?
Huh?
Mine's Freddy Krueger.
I was always scared of the house burning down because I watched London's Burning at too young an age.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Yeah.
and final.
Don't laugh at my trauma.
Final
I should shout
question.
backwards, otherwise Kay's got to edit it.
Final Vet the Guest Christmas special question is: this is a good one. What would be your X Factor finale song?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
Ooh,
I love
that is
Bruce
good.
Springsteen more than anything or anyone.
Do you not worry that the young people voting won't know the song?
I would be okay with not winning.
Oh,
I'd be
to
all right
pay
with coming
homage.
second.
Do you think,
Finalist's
do you
pretty
think the
good,
boss
isn't
is
it?
going to watch? Or he'll find out that you covered his song on...
I think he'd hear about it, yeah. I actually know, or used to know, Ben Haynow, who won X Factor. He used to work in the gadget shop.
Ben
in Croydon.
Haynow?
Ben Haynow,
Is that
yeah.
his real name?
That's his name.
Hey now.
Right.
That's his name.
I don't
right?
know Ben Haynow.
He won in like, I don't know, 2014.
I know Ben, not yet.
Oh,
Ben has been.
sorry,
Probably
you
is.
know
It's
him.
better.
That's okay. It's good. What you did was good. Yeah, he used to work in the gadget shop in Croydon.
If you're just listening and not watching on YouTube, it sounded sincere, but the side eye suggested it wasn't.
It actually
Wait,
was. I
you
sound
knew
sarcastic
him-
by accident.
You knew him before he went on X Factor. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was a really big deal in Croydon. So he works in the gadget shop, which is a big deal of a shop. And he was like the best looking guy in the Whitgift Centre. And I knew a girl who wrote him a letter to be like, will you be my boyfriend? Do you want to go out with me? And she was really fit, actually. But he said no because he was
Did he
going out
write a
with
letter
someone
back
else.
saying no?
I can't remember. Maybe.
Would he often buy Ben Hey Now That's What I Call Music from HMV in the
Actually,
Whitgift Centre?
I think he would have been buying like metal from like Soil and,
Oh.
you know, I don't know a lot of
Soil?
metal.
This
that
whole
kind
thing
of-
has stumped
Soil's-
Bilal because
yeah.
you know how, like, and sorry to offend religious people on Lord's Day,
What are you
but
gonna
you
say?
know how, like,
Oh yeah, because
Sort
we're
of
recording this on Christmas
Christians,
Day, aren't we?
This is
Christians
Christmas morning.
believe that, like, the world started 2,000 years ago.
Not
don't think
not
that's-
fundamentalist Christians do.
They think,
But
well, they think
Bilal's
Jesus
like,
was born
Bilal
2000.
doesn't
Yeah.
believe that anything happened before X Factor, so he's quite confused that this guy existed before.
Ben Haynow.
How? I don't think that's possible. Pete, what's
Imagine
your...
if I was lying to compete with Pete's
That would be
anecdote.
such a weird lie. Such
It was
a
like the
weird
highest
brag.
guy in the Whitgift Centre. Yeah, I can't think of a fucking
My
song.
wife had,
I can't sing. I cannot sing.
No.
I've never even thought about what song I was singing.
Would you rap?
Like, sure. No, that would be embarrassing.
Wait, you can't think
I
of
used
a
to be
ni-
in a rap group.
What?
Yeah.
What? You can't think of a song?
I mean, a song that I would like. I don't know.
A big, like, you want it to be, you want to show off your skills.
Fuck
you want it
it.
to be ballady a bit.
I'll do that Mariah Carey. I
Oh,
can't live. In fact, that's not her, is
That's
it?
Whitney
In
Houston.
Houston.
I can't live if living is without you. Is that Whitney Houston?
I just said what you
did
said.
that
I've no
once.
idea.
Yeah, well, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll belt
Okay.
that. I would belt that
Belt
out.
out.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I do Scatman by Scatman John.
I was
I'd
genuinely
probably win.
considering saying that.
That's good. What would you do, Bilal?
That song that's like, what about now?
What, Michael
What
Jackson?
about today? What if you're making me?
I've never heard
hold
this
it up?
song.
And then
but-
there'd be confetti.
I actually don't know what song that is. But I
sounded,
sort
You,
of
you've
recognise
heard it though,
I've
innit?
heard it. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I do that one, and I'd win,
Oh well, congratulations.
and then I'd probably lose all my money very
Is it
quickly.
still going?
X Factor, they stopped that.
Did they?
And
Yeah.
did you win money? Did you when you?
You wanted like a record deal
Mm.
or something with Simon Cowell, but they stopped it because he didn't.
He wasn't a record label, turns out.
Isn't it that he didn't have full control of it, but then he had Britain's Got Talent or something?
I
think
don't
it's some-
know.
Well, he didn't have Pop Idol, but he was on it. Is that right? Something like
Who's
that.
won that?
It was
though, then?
greedy. The idea was greed.
Mhm.
Who's won Pop Idol?
No, the guest.
Oh. Oh.
Remember this podcast?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Do you think Lola had the edge?
I feel like Whitby Shopping Centre or whatever it was called. Whitgift.
The Whitgift Centre.
Whitgift Centre.
Whitby, the Whitby Shopping Centre in
I
Croydon.
mean, look, I can't compete with that kind of anecdote. Hand it over. Yeah.
We both had a
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
actually
Sam.
would have broken if I had lost.
Well,
so I appreciate
well,
it.
Pete actually got a train up from Brighton, so it's quite soul-crushing. He has to leave the podcast early.
Yeah.
Because your train's not for
And
ages.
have to pay for this glass of water.
Can he stay as my guest?
Oh, you enjoyed it that much?
Thank you. I'm back in.
You
I
can
still
stay
have
as
to
my
pay
guest.
for
No,
this.
of course you're both staying. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
thank-
everyone.
Ho, ho,
Merry
ho.
Christmas, everybody.
So let's whip through some problems. I've got some Christmas problems, and then we're gonna have a Christmas quiz
Okay.
because it's the Christmas special, don't you know?
It was funny the way you said that, right?
Also,
Then we're gonna have a Christmas quiz.
if you're sad and alone this Christmas, which means you're listening to this, or watching this and trying to avoid your family or whatever,
Salute.
it means that we've probably got you through some quite tough times this year. So why not considering subscribing to our Patreon and giving us some money? Give a little bit back, you pigs, okay?
Okay.
Lonely pigs.
Disgusting little pigs.
Right. So
While he's prepping.
No, I'm not.
Do you ever
prepping.
get nervous when you're improving that you're going to have nothing?
No.
Really?
Because I have had nothing quite a lot. Quite often, I will go on with nothing,
Oh.
and it's always fine.
So you just don't speak for that scene?
You just start by miming, and then by the time I'm like, oh, I'm eating pasta or whatever, then I roughly know what I'm going to say.
Wow. And what about you? Do you worry you're going to run out of magic?
Run out of juice. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I like this format of asking them the same question about their careers.
And what about you as well?
Well, I'm quite fascinated, as we've had this many times when we've had improvisers on the podcast. Like, because my stand-up's so written, I can't. Like, it seems like the most terrifying thing to go out there with nothing.
Yeah,
I did do it last night, and it didn't go that well.
But that's like the whole point, though, isn't it? That's what you're practicing, isn't it? That's what
kind of. I think, like, and I'll give you a sincere answer, if I may.
Yes, please.
The point of it, for me anyway, is that it's the only time in my life when I'm completely present with somebody else. So if you have nothing, then you're just like looking at this other person in the eye and creating something together in the moment, rather than you're coming out with this preconceived idea of what's going to happen and where something's going to go. You know, so like even in conversation, you're probably thinking like, oh, is this going well? Do they like me? Whatever. In improv, you don't have time to think any of those thoughts. So in a way, it's the least scary thing you can possibly do, because you don't actually have time to feel any fear.
So you've got this sort of flow state thing. Is that
Yeah.
like a sort of Buddhist Zen thing? Yeah. No.
Yeah,
That's- it's
but
not less-
also it's funny.
It's not less scary than going on the Bubble Works thing at Chessington, where it just
Are you
moves
scared
slowly.
of that?
I was a little bit scared when I was little.
what's the
I
bubble
never
works
went on
thing?
that.
Have you ever been
So
on
they
Professor Perp's
changed
Bubble
it.
Work?
I've seen it. I was there, but we couldn't go on for some
I don't
reason.
think I've
They
been to
rebranded it to like the Gruffalo or some other
Oh, is
character.
it Gruffalo now?
But
It's
it's
like
the
a
same
little,
thing. It's
very
the
slow
little...
river through a
Chessington's
Oh, right.
rubbish
drinks
now.
factory of like.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it always?
No, Chessington was the good one and Thorpe Park was the baby
No,
one, and
no,
then it
no, 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 no,
switched.
no.
What?
What?
Yeah, Thorpe Park had Samurai, which now Chessington. The other way around. Chessington had Samurai, which now Thorpe Park has.
I thought Thorpe Park was always massive and Chessington was...
Not that I remember, but I have a really bad memory.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, just a bit of exclusive news.
Is it the bad memory?
Our 100th episode will be live from Chessington World of Adventures.
Are you serious?
We need to do meetings. We need to.
I've just decided that.
That's
I've just
amazing.
decided that.
I don't know if that's
you can
allowed.
crack on.
I'd love to come. I've never been. I've never been to
You
any
have
of
to
these
wait
places.
till
really?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've
May
been
or
to
something.
stuff.
Some
Been
kids
to Alton
from
Towers once.
some kids
I don't
from my
really get it.
school got banned from Professor Burp's Bubble Works because they got out of their boats and climbed on all the enclosures.
What's your horrible memory? What were you
Horrible
gonna
memory.
say?
No, I have. Oh no, my memory is bad. I mean, I don't have a bad memory.
When you said I have a bad memory, I thought you were going to just come out with a bad memory.
I thought you answered in a weird way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you responded to that quite
Like-
curiously.
I'm really sorry about this. So what's your feature?
No, it's problems. You know the podcast that we do about
yeah.
problems, just what people's problems are. And I was going to kick off with a couple of micro problems that I've got. Because Christmas is coming up, or it's Christmas Day today. If
It's
you're
a season
listening
for
at home.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously we're recording this in advance because on Christmas Day, me and my girlfriend will be hosting my parents at my flat.
Mhm.
And number one, my dad is hell bent on having a turkey. Right? I don't want turkey. It's dry. And it's big. And then you've got it for ages.
Yeah.
So number one, has anyone got any genuinely good turkey tips? Two, because my flat is small, somebody is going to be on a proper mattress on the living room floor, and somebody else is going to be on the bed in the bedroom. Now, my mum and dad have got a dog, so it makes sense to give them the living room so they can let the dog out on the balcony in the middle of the night,
Makes sense.
right? But then should I make my parents sleep on a mattress on a floor,
No.
like they're in a bed sit.
No, you
How
can't.
What
big's
way
the
round do I do
mattress?
this?
I think give them the choice,
Yeah, but then
and it's on them.
yeah,
How long
Yeah,
are they
you-
staying for?
2 nights.
If you want convenience for your dog, you
But-
choose.
Why
Yeah.
can't you let the dog into the balcony?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is. I don't know enough about your personal life, as you've never revealed any of it to anybody ever. But I'm
Only
assuming
because
you don't
nobody's ever
have,
asked.
you don't have kids, right?
No
Right.
kids.
You've got kids, so
I've
you're
got 2
familiar
kids.
with being woken up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
It's horrible. I don't want that from a dog.
No, true, understood.
Why
But
don't you do one night each?
That's even worse, is it?
But
Bit of
the
extra
dog-
admin.
But the balcony is next to your
Living
bedroom, right?
No.
Isn't it? No, you go into the
You go-
balcony and then the bedroom's there, so you'll hear the dog howling through the night anyway if it sees the full moon.
All right.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I've got some tips for a turkey though.
Oh, please.
You can brine it the night before.
Don't do that with
Okay.
the dog, though.
Don't do that with the dog unless you shave
Or the
it first.
mattress.
Is the mattress what? Is the mattress an airbed or is
No,
it
it's
a proper mattress? Then just sleep on the mattress.
At the moment, I've got 2 mattresses going on. Trying to decide which one's best.
Oh right.
And don't. There's a whole thing between which mattress are we keeping.
Oh okay. So you're going to send one back.
No, like I basically there was a spare mattress going, and my girlfriend's like, this hard mattress is a great mattress, and I'm like, my memory foam mattress is the greatest
I
mattress.
think hard mattresses are
I
better.
prefer hard mattresses.
Are you going to throw it out off the balcony, the other one?
Yeah, but it'll bounce back up.
Yeah. Do you keep trying to throw it away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah.
Any Gen Zs know about that? Okay. Hanna-Barbera. Case?
They
He
can
doesn't,
cook it.
Yeah.
he doesn't know.
But yeah, you can brine a turkey, makes it less dry.
How do you brine it?
You put it in, so you have to mix sugar, salt, water in like a huge bucket thing. I did it last year. And
Yeah,
there's an Instagram video. I'll send it to you
Oh,
after.
thank you.
But I have to say,
for
I
that.
did all that and the turkey was still dry.
Yeah.
But I think that's because I overcooked it.
Right.
So
Oh.
I
Yeah,
think
don't
you
overcook
like
it.
do it like an hour less than they say.
Yeah, right.
Is that safe?
How less?
An hour less.
Does it matter how long one brines?
Yeah, it's got to be something like half the time the weight is of
Oh
Half
dear.
the time
So-
the
Half
weight
the
is
time the
off.
weight is
whatever
off.
the weight is.
And remember, everybody, half the time the weight is off.
But do it 1 hour less than that.
Yeah, 1 hour less.
1 hour less than half the
I think-
time the weight is
exactly,
off. Chuck
yeah.
it off the
That's
balcony.
exactly-
It'll bounce back up, land in the oven.
And we've just helped Pete come up with a new trick.
Edinburgh's back on.
Oh,
No, thank you for that, though.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
Yeah. I think it will. But I don't know. I mean, essentially, I'm going to do a gammon as well. It's all going to be a massive waste.
Yeah.
My family will benefit from it because they'll take it onwards with them.
Yeah, you can
Bilal's
give them-
face when you said you were going to do a gammon as well. It's full of hatred for you.
awful. awful
Gammon. Oh, you
business.
got to have gammon at Christmas.
Religiously,
You have it
he
on
can't
Boxing
have
Day.
gammon.
I don't eat
Oh,
gammon.
Or
sorry.
Christmas.
Then you
I
can't
can't
have
have Christmas.
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Has anyone else got a problem in that they would like to?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got a problem. Well, I've got 3 problems, but I'll tell you the first one.
Okay.
So I've ordered a load. I've ordered a load of stuff, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. And one of the things I ordered was this sort of like alien bug man thing. It's like
Same.
a toy, obviously, for my nephew.
Same.
It didn't come, right?
Yeah.
Yodel have been fucking me about. Okay.
Oh,
So,
no.
like, basically, they said,
That's a shame because
"Oh,
they
we
actually
tried to-
sponsor this.
we tried to get
If you like
we tried to
yodeling-
deliver it, and they didn't. They didn't try.
Yeah.
I absolutely guarantee you they never tried.
Mm.
And now they said it's at the Waltham Cross Delivery Centre, the Yodel one. I don't have a car, right?
Mm.
And it's like a half-hour walk from any public transport.
Can you drive?
I can
Merry
drive.
Christmas. You can borrow my car
Really?
if you want.
Do I have to get insured on it though?
Yeah, probably. You can take your chances.
Just to pick up the bug man.
Yeah.
But what if there's no one there?
What is
Just
this
to pick
bug
up the
man?
bug
It's
man.
like a bug.
Insurance,
little
just to
bug
pick up the bug
man.
man.
Who's it for?
My nephew.
How old's your nephew?
like 9.
Right. And what does this Bugman do?
What do you mean? Was it?
What
do?
is it?
What is
like
it,
a
Bugman?
toy.
Like an action figure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Based on what?
I'm going to Google it. It's the first time I've Googled something on this episode.
Did you just
I
go
think
on
it's going really
Amazon
well,
and-
Show
normally.
you. I can show you what it looks
I
like.
just can't understand Bugman.
It's like a little insect alien.
And you can't get it redelivered
This is it.
to a
I don't know
shop
what
or
it's
something.
from.
Is it called Bugman of Insecta?
No, it's called Ben 10.
Oh, Ben
Ben
10.
10.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is it.
Is it that?
Yeah.
Is it off?
What kind
Was
of
this the guy
class-
from...
class are
Wait,
you, the
is this
Bugman?
made by the guy from
He's a
X
good
Factor,
Bugman.
Ben 10? Ben Hader.
That's what he's had to do. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it.
It's
Oh,
a little robot-looking guy with
yeah, it's
very
bug
specific.
wings.
Stink fly.
Is
Is that what it's
Fly?
called?
Loose action figure with wings. Do you want it unboxed so I can get it for you?
I want it
Or-
second hand.
That's not Bugman.
Stink fly.
That's Stink Fly, and that's from America.
Will you be reading to the Bugman?
The Bugman's stuck in a depot at the moment.
Bloody hell,
It-
man.
right,
That's a
So I'm
nightmare.
actually going to
Now,
borrow your car.
if this podcast was doing better, we would then now have the money to all do a day's rehearsal where we release for next Christmas our single Bugman to the
did
tune of
not-
I Am the Walrus, We Are the Bugman.
I did not think that's where that was going.
We are
Yeah.
the Bugman.
Yeah. You get it in the charts.
Can you not have it
Let's get this thing
redelivered to a
trendy.
shop or something? No.
I have tried, right?
Oh,
So I have messaged Yodel. I had to download the app. I messaged them. Look, you can see. Here's my inquiry. 1:44 p.m. Thanks for completing these details. You will shortly be contacted by one of our team.
Not big.
Did one of our team not shortly contact you? When was this?
This was at 1:45 today.
Can I just say they have got a lot on. It's Christmas. They're
Okay.
very busy.
This
their
is
busiest
the
time of the
real
year.
problem. This is the real problem. I take it so personally and get so angry when this stuff happens.
yeah.
Or so you said you
It's
drive. Do you get road rage as well?
I'm quite good at not getting road rage,
Right, okay.
but I have to actively take some breaths before I get behind a wheel.
Just every time you get.
Yeah, you
behind
will
it.
need insurance
Yeah,
for my car.
kind
It's
of. I have to go. Can't doesn't matter as long as you get there safely and you don't kill anyone, and that sets me up for the drive.
Nice. Just
Yeah.
don't think about Bugman. Don't
Yeah.
think about Bugman.
Yeah.
Bugman!
I had to the other day go to an actual toy shop, and I recommend maybe this is the way forward
Yeah.
because it really took me back to my childhood. Fun enough, because you go in toy shops a lot when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Smith's Toys,
Yeah.
yeah,
Smith's Toys
it's-
Superstore.
yeah. And
It's like the new Toys
it's
R
the new
Us,
Toys
isn't
R Us.
Yeah, I've seen
and,
the
and
advert.
one, it's that you get a real thrill in there, because you're like, oh my god, I'm like a kid again. But it's like, so maybe this is the way, a little nostalgia for you. Go and pick out a new toy.
I like it. But
I mean,
was trying to buy
I got
everything
asked to leave because of
secondhand.
the way that I look, but that won't happen to you. I was getting something for my sister's baby shower.
It's a really weird
Does the
specific
old-
toy.
I haven't even got a
It's,
sister.
it's from 2009, it said.
I didn't know when it was from. I just know that he likes making up stories about little insect alien type
Oh,
things.
does
It doesn't even have to be
he?
that
So I
guy.
just it can be any kind of weird creature, little creature thing.
Any of the Bugman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Any
you
of the
cancel it now, or is it too late?
This is the other thing.
Bugman is uncancelable.
The e-bike.
He's got some
Once he's
racist
summoned,
opinions.
he has to come.
Right. Okay.
But he's proud of them.
The eBay guy who sold it to me. He's mugging me off.
Yeah, maybe. But did you buy it on a credit card? I mean, anybody under 50 doesn't use a credit card, but you should, because then it's insured by
Oh,
the
really?
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top tip.
I mean, it was only a tenner. It's not the money; it's the principle. You know.
Yeah.
Bilal, have you not given Lola her payment for today's podcast of £10?
I do it,
At
but
your own
it's Bitcoin. It's
That's good.
0.0001.
Yeah, lovely.
I was going to say I'd cancel the thing.
I'd leave him such a review
Oh.
using a sentence that I'm going to use in the first part of the quiz in a minute, so I'm going to have to hold
Okay,
fire on
okay.
that.
Is it possible that it's the eBay guy who's doing it, or is it Yodel?
I'm pretty sure it's Yodel, and I think he's not helping. But I don't think it's his fault because he's definitely got a lot on, and he's just one guy.
He's done his part. He
Yodel
sent
or a
it.
company. Exactly, he's sent it, even though he has chosen Yodel. But Yodel should know they're going to be busier this time of year.
should,
What if they're
Can't be
in
like, oh, we're
cahoots?
very busy. It's
they
like
should hire
buy
more
some-
people. Yeah,
buy
it's a
some
business.
people.
What if they're
Those
working together at a
motherfuckers.
tenner at a time to
Maybe.
do some fraud?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
That would add up quick.
Pete,
Yes.
have you got any problems?
Yeah, mine's my problem is basically my job, right? I love my job, right? Magic, I've always loved magic, been fascinated by it. My problem is people's perception of my job, right? When you say you're a magician, some people are like, magic, great, that's cool. Some people they picture this sort of clown shoes, spinning bow tie motherfucker. And a lot of people, it's especially, I think in England, it's this like, oh, a magician. It's a bit this sort of naff, lame preconception, which is, that's okay. That's in their head rather than mine. But it is quite annoying that no matter how well I do in this niche, it's like I can be top of a niche that is a ridiculous niche in a lot of people's minds. Understand what I mean?
Yeah, but
like it's not
Like, for
perceived as
example-
cool.
Yeah, or like it is by some people, but it's this sort of magician. Well, I'll give you an example, Joey. There was a comedian, I saw a clip recently that they posted where he was having a go at someone in the audience going, well, you're a fucking magician. Do you know who that was, Joey? And I thought, oh, okay, my good
He
friend
did say
Joe.
he was a magician.
Yes, so he brought it on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's for context. This guy said that he was a magician, and then he later on went on to reveal that he was voting for Trump in the election.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I said the only thing people in this country hate more than Trump supporters are magicians.
It's true, man. Yeah, but for that joke to land, there has to be some truth in it, right? I don't. Yeah,
do you think Dynamo's helped?
yeah. I think he probably
He's
did.
made it cool.
Yeah. But that was a while ago. Actually, it's going to a
Darren
new
Brown's
series.
quite cool.
Darren's cool, but
Daniels.
people have managed to compartmentalize him in a way which is like, yeah, well, he's not really a magician. It's like, well, he is, but yeah. Do you know
But
what
I
mean?
think a lot of
Yeah.
people think that you're also a comedian, which helps to take
Yeah.
you away from
Yeah,
these fucking losers.
that's true. Yeah.
Is it magicians as a whole that you want better PR for, or is it yourself that you want people to think you're cool?
I think the actual answer is I need to internally be a bit more secure and just go, who gives a fuck what people think, and then do my own thing and do, it doesn't matter. But it comes from there's some truth in it. Like I think magic really attracts like nerdy people, right? Because it's like puzzles and sort of. And also, it's like a crutch for people who don't have any social skills. So, because you want to see a trick, because it saves you having to think of anything to say. So, there's a lot of magicians that are like, I mean, myself included, to some degree, of course, like who are big nerds, right? So, there's just some truth in it. But it's just that it's this sort of slight embarrassment when you say what you do for a job, just in case they are one of the many, many people who will go, oh, okay, and then not want to talk to you anymore.
Have you tried following up, like going, I'm a magician, and then looking deep into their eyes and going, but a cool one though?
But I'm cool.
Loudly.
I'm really cool. Yeah, I've tried.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Like for example, here's another thing, right? So my own mum, right? If someone asks her what her son does for a living, she'll be like, oh, he's an entertainer. She told me this. She told me this sort of proudly, as if she's found a loophole. Like, don't worry, I found a way to not say you're a magician. It's like or like he's an entertainment. Like, just keep it vague. Like, don't embarrass the family name.
Now,
Which is, of course, Heat.
but obviously, the way that you are as a person, and dare I say, as a friend of mine.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Like, you dress well, you look cool. Like, you're already like doing a lot to distance yourself from, I don't know, Stephen Mulhern or whatever.
I met him 2 nights ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, about 4 nights
Oh,
ago.
no.
He came,
because you just slagged him off.
Bro, you're not
And
coming
that's
here,
his
is he?
mate.
No, he's not a mate, but he's always been nice to me. But but yes, I know what you mean. Nonetheless,
You know what
I do.
I mean?
So Lola,
Yeah.
you're gonna cancel your order.
Should I do it now?
Yeah, or when it can you is it beyond?
I think I can cancel it.
Can't
you-
get yourself up the toy shop.
But are you worried it won't arrive before Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that worried.
But the boy needs the bug, man.
I'm just going to quickly interject and say thanks for saying I look cool. Carry on.
Yeah, we solved your problem by just giving you a little boost.
Yeah, that's
You
all I
just-
need.
But again,
That's all I
it's
need.
like-
I just
Like,
need.
like the cowardly lion.
People say that a lot. Why does everyone keep saying that?
But
Got no reception.
Oh, I'm sorry.
but you know, we could give out the Wi-Fi password live on air.
Okay.
The audience aren't coming down here, are they?
Yeah, it doesn't
They don't
matter.
know where we are.
Do you want to give it?
I'll
Do
do
you
it
want-
later.
No, okay.
But thank you, though.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the way that your shows get very well reviewed because of the kind of magician you are, i.e., you are also slightly taking the piss out of magic as well.
Yeah, of course.
And you're doing it. So I think don't worry about those other losers. Like, because if they all cotton on to what you've cottoned on to, then you wouldn't be doing stuff for Spielberg.
That's true. Yeah.
Some magicians are really serious.
I just a bit more attitude from you, Pete. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm really sorry, guys.
You could start wearing band T-shirts.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things, and I always say this: musicians that look like they're in a band are often always fucking rubbish.
So musicians.
Yeah, and same with magicians.
Musicians that look
I
like they're
say
in a
it
band.
about
magicians that are
like
in a band.
You know, like when you see like a guy up Camden High Street, you're like, bet he's a magician. Because he looks like a magician. You're like, he's a shit magician. A musician, fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, so I don't know which one you're trying to say
I'm
now.
trying to say musician.
I don't know.
Oh, so you think when
Magicians-
someone looks too much like they're in a band, they probably are in a band
It's
and it'll be a
crashed,
shit
it's happened.
band.
Yeah. And the same with magicians, I think it's probably the same, isn't it? If they look like a magician, they're probably not a very good magician. You don't look like a magician.
Oh, good.
I think you look a bit like a magician.
Well, I am.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's time for the Christmas
I mean,
quiz.
you are wearing a velvet blazer.
Is
Yes,
it velvet?
but
I don't think it's not cool. I'm just saying I think it's a little bit
But
like
if
a magician.
if someone in the world is wearing it like a sort of this is not a magician item. This is just made by a company for normal people. If someone else is wearing it, would you be like, that guy looks like a magician?
No, I wouldn't.
Or
Do
is
you know
it
what, when I
more that
saw
you
you
know I am
upstairs,
one?
I didn't think you were a magician. It's just that
Yeah.
I don't think you don't. It's like you don't look not like a magician either.
I'm not.
If you wanted to look the least like a magician possible,
I
you
could
could
wear
go
like
further.
yes, of course. No, I don't. Yeah,
Pete, what does
understood.
Lola look like?
Do you know what I mean? Do I look like a magician?
No, I don't know.
A whip.
You know what you do voodoo in that jumper.
Yeah, it's sort of a Halloween
That's
jumper.
a good jumper.
So it's time for the Christmas quiz.
Christmas quiz, everybody. GAPM, got a problem, mate, and it's time for your next feature. It's the Christmas quiz. That's how we get sponsors, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We'll send that
That's
to
very
Panasonic.
clippable, that intro.
Yeah.
To Panasonic.
Very good. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do some questions. I'll start with a different person each time, so that you haven't always got
put
to
some
be the
energy
person
into it,
to-
though, yeah?
Or maybe I'll always put Bilal first. 'cause
Put
it's the host.
some effort into it.
Some
though,
pizzazz.
yeah?
We're gonna
into
start with this question. This happened to me the other day. When has someone ever said "Merry Christmas" to you in a pointed, spiteful way? I was in a car park
What?
the other day, right? And this one was indicating left. There was about 8 cars in this section of the car park, and she had decided she was having the monopoly over that section. She was sat right on the edge of it. So I drove round, nothing, drove back past her. Then someone moved, so I had that space. And she perceived that because she was in the car park first, that she should have had first dibs on all the spaces. I didn't think like that. I just parked the car. And she went, "You saw I was waiting for a space. Merry Christmas." And I went, "Yeah, Merry Christmas." But has anyone ever rudely said Merry Christmas to you?
That's so specific.
I know. These are all going to be
This
very
is
specific.
this is a quiz question.
Yeah, this is one of the questions.
Yeah.
Someone said it very sincerely to me today on the way here.
Yeah. But
Who?
Is that interesting?
it might be.
A lovely old Jamaican man was we were sort of trying to get on the escalator at the same time and sort of did a bit of a and he went and I won't do the accent obviously, and then I was like, "After you." He went in front of me and he turned around on the escalator and went, "Merry Christmas," and then carried on down. It was really nice.
That's pretty cool.
It was really nice, actually.
can't
Yeah,
compete
really
with
lifted my
that.
spirits.
I can't compete with that.
Right. So the question is, has anyone ever said Merry Christmas
to you in a strange way. Let's go for that.
Okay.
Strange Merry Christmas. Fuck.
I'm going to do it pointedly now, though.
Yeah, you got to do it to someone when
Merry
they piss you
Christmas.
off. Oh, to the yodel man should get a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm going to try and find that Jamaican man when I leave here, and I'm going to give him a pointed negative one just for you showing me up. Yeah. I'm going to
wait,
take
is
him
this
down
a-
a peg.
Yes, this is a quiz. Have you got an
Is this a
answer?
quiz?
Good luck
So-
finding him.
No.
No. Okay, Lola. You
So
win that
Lola's
round.
won the quiz.
No, it's
Love
more than one
winning.
Right,
question.
okay.
Yeah, come on.
Okay,
What kind of quiz is that?
Bilal, you are going to go first in this round. And we'll sweep our way around
good
the
sweeping.
plethora of guests that we have here this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
If you could be in any Christmas film that exists, what part would you play in that film?
The friend of the main character.
What, in the film you was in? Where
Yeah.
you told me to watch the film that you was in, and you don't even speak in it.
I do.
Wasted such
I
2
talk in
hours.
it.
What film are you in?
He's
Last
like, I'm in a
Christmas.
film.
Oh, you're in Last Christmas.
Like
Yeah.
Last Christmas.
Oh, with thingy from Game of Thrones?
I
Yes.
saw you in something else the other day. What was it? Catastrophe. You're in that, aren't you?
Yeah. He's a worm in an advert.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Lola?
Does Harry Potter count?
Is it a Christmas film?
It's a bit Christmassy, isn't it?
Why is it Christmas? I've never seen it.
It's sort of. I feel like.
No,
Harry
I'm not going to
Potter's-
allow it. Sorry.
No? Okay.
Wait, what's the question?
If you could play a part in any famous Christmas
You
film,
said
what would it
Harry
be?
Potter.
Does Harry Potter count? Not. I want to play Harry
I think
Potter.
the best role is like if you could be a comic relief character, because then if the
It's
film's
not
successful,
your
No,
answer. You've
I
had
no, I'm
yours.
just saying
I
like
wanna
that's
do
You
why
wanted to be a
acting,
mute in a
though.
film
Oh,
that
no.
no one's seen.
it's very big. It's on Netflix.
Quite a big film.
Sorry,
So the Harry Potter franchise, what I mean, doesn't count as Christmas films.
I don't think anyone's ever said
Is it
that's
about
a Christmas
Christmas?
film.
There's Christmas in it. I feel like people watch it at
Nah.
Christmas.
I mean, there's Christmas in the year.
However-
but it's not Christmas all year.
Though, however, I think if I'm going to discount that, I'm going to have to discount Die Hard, aren't I?
no, because
No.
Die
No,
Hard
that's
is a
famously
Christmas film.
something that people argue about.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that you've at least got a leg to stand on.
Oh,
with that.
okay. I would play John Candy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I
Annoying
love that
friend
film.
who has
Oh,
a
that's
sad.
Thanksgiving.
No, I'm allowing that.
Is
it allowed?
Thanksgiving?
Okay.
Going for yeah, I'll give you that.
Is that
Oh,
okay?
I thought
a
it was
Christmas film.
Christmas,
That's-
you know?
that's Christmas
Pete, you're going to have to work very hard here because I think that might be the top answer.
I'd be. Is this John Candy as well? I don't know. In Home Alone, the guy that goes polka.
It's John Candy.
Yeah, that's John
So you'd
Candy
both
as
be
well.
There we
John
go. I'd be
Candy.
John Candy, but singing about polka.
Okay.
Thank you.
You could be John Candy and Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Yes.
For once.
And then you got 3 John Candys.
Selection
Buck.
box of candies.
Yes. Christmas. Christmas
Lola's
feast.
like a proper actor. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did
I
you
was
just say
absolutely
that?
wasted bringing her on for this Christmas special who's actually spoken nothing about her career. Okay. We're going to start with you, Lola.
Okay, yeah, great. I'm really enjoying it, by the way.
This is the Secret Santa round. Okay, if you had to buy a gift for Bilal, what would you buy him?
What's my budget?
A tenner. Well, how much was the Bug Man? Tenner.
tenner.
Yeah,
Are you
tenner.
gonna-
It's tenner.
Are you thinking Bugman?
No. I think I would buy you something for your cat.
Okay.
Maybe like a little outfit for your cat.
Okay. I don't think she'd wear an outfit, but I'd appreciate it.
Tough crowd. Okay, Bilal.
Cats don't. They hate.
Bilal?
They should get
Yeah, but-
angry.
If
Okay.
you,
What kind of outfit?
Like a Christmas. I was going to say like a Christmas outfit just to
Like
make
an
it
elf?
festive. Yeah, or like Mrs. Claus.
That's quite funny.
Bilal.
Oh, because of Claus. I didn't even think of that.
There you go.
There you go.
Good
That's
answer.
improv.
Yeah.
Bilal, if you were buying a Secret Santa gift for Magic Pete, what would you get him?
Lava lamp.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great answer.
And Pete, what would you get Lola?
£10 Whitgift shopping centre voucher. So she could go and see.
For which?
Callback.
Okay, that's
That
good.
man.
Okay.
I don't know.
Pete, we're starting with you this time.
Yeah.
Out of all of the chocolates, and here we are going
This is
roses,
This is good.
Quality
So
Street.
I sort of
Roses.
I think I zoned out. What are you talking about?
Roses, Quality Street,
It happens a lot.
Celebrations, Heroes.
What about that?
Yeah. What is the worst chocolate out of any of those
don't
four? Is
know.
it not the whole brand, just the worst
No,
actual
just-
sweet?
Oh, the worst actual sweet.
Mm.
Fuck. I think my answer to this has changed over time. The sort of fruity strawberry type ones, I can't be bothered with them
interesting.
anymore. I used to be well all over them as a kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I actually had the same answer.
Yeah.
The strawberry
Really?
one. The strawberry
Not the
Quality
orange
Street.
ones. How do you feel about the orange?
Oh yeah, same. They're
Same.
like a bit sort of cough syrupy, aren't they? Yeah.
They're a bit weird.
They're a
I
bit
don't.
weird.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Really?
Billy Boy?
Bad memory.
Toffees.
The toffee, they're
Get
actually
it out of
great.
it.
Come on, man.
Delicious.
Come on, man.
Lola
Well,
and
the toffee
Pete,
penny?
you
I
both
don't
get
like
the
the
point.
You
toffee
fucking out of
You
your
get the
mind.
point. So that was the right answer.
Yeah, that was the
That was
right
correct.
answer.
Yeah.
What's it actually
yeah.
called? Strawberry.
Strawberry cream.
Strawberry
What
cream.
was the
Oh,
correct
yeah,
present to get,
right.
Lola?
Oh, who won that round? You're quite right. That round, you won the Whitgift Shopping Centre.
Yes, nice. Just because I did a sort of fairly joyless callback.
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll take it.
Guys, that's the end of another feature.
No. There's more questions.
Oh,
No, I should have just been telling you what the score is as we go along.
right.
Okay, what is? We'll start with you this time, Lola. What is
Okay.
the worst Christmas speciality thing that isn't normally around at the rest of the year? I'm going to give you a couple of examples.
Okay.
Like a toffee nut latte at Starbucks, or my pet hate. There's two of them. One is the Domino's Christmas pizza. Nobody needed, asked, or wanted that. And also, KFC doing a stuffing in a chicken burger is fucking rank as far as I'm concerned. But they don't have to be food. What is the worst Christmas speciality item?
I don't think there needs to be a Christmas tipping point. I think like tipping point's great. Leave it as it is.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be festive.
What
what's
happens?
tipping point? What?
There's a TV show with Ben Shepherd.
It's
I've
brilliant.
never even heard of
You
it.
know the
things.
coin,
It's
the
the
penny
best.
pushers.
You know those
Penny
machines?
machines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's like
it's
that.
like a show of that.
They answer questions.
And he's like lost
fuck.
his soul.
Oh, look,
basically.
a game show.
Yeah.
I was thinking, how are you making
That's
a
a game
sitcom
show.
about those
No,
machines?
no.
Okay, right.
That would be a great sitcom.
What do they do on a Christmas special of that?
They
He just
it's
wears
just
a
the
hat.
It's
same as
chocolate
tipping
coins.
point
It's
Lucky
like this.
Stars.
It's chocolate
So
coins.
it's just-
I said a funny thing. It's chocolate coins.
Sorry.
That's
so
It's funny.
That's really good.
I'm really
Thanks,
sorry.
guys. Thanks,
We'll
guys.
edit that better.
Okay, thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
we'll
Thank you.
turn that bit right up.
Fucking shit. Everyone.
This might be controversial. I think mince pies aren't that good. I think I think the Bramley apple pie has my heart every time.
What about the one with custard?
What's that?
A Bramley apple and custard pie.
What?
Okay.
Is that real?
Yes, it's real.
I don't know.
Is he doing one of his
Iceland,
bits?
Yeah,
Iceland.
that's a good pie. It's a good pie. I've got no time for Elf on the Shelf or whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, I don't even bother with that.
Yeah, why would you?
What is that? Is the elf makes a mess? Is that it?
It's
I
a
think
rhyming thing.
I
and
think it's
then-
like a little toy that Americans put on the shelf, like, and some company is like done some amazing branding thing where it's like you got to have your elf on the shelf for
Because
Christmas.
it's watching the
And
kids
it's
not
about
be
to
naughty.
make sure that they're not naughty. It's a
Oh.
bit like surveillance elf. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Oh, I didn't realise that's what
Pedo
it
elf.
was.
Yeah.
I think it is a paedophile. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
an
Pedo.
exclusive.
Can I just say, currently it's neck and neck between Lola and Pete because you both got the points. That was two fantastic answers. Okay, there's two more questions. Number one, what would you all buy me for Christmas? It's easier for some of you than others, but maybe that's actually more helpful.
I'll go last with this one, so I know you the least.
Bilal, you've got to go first.
Okay, sort of.
This is the £10 budget. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah, what's the budget?
£10 budget. Let's go.
£10.
Let's stick with a tenner.
I would make, or can I make it? Can I buy the things to make it?
I think you can.
I'd do a paper mache balloon that says Spurs. It says the famous Spurs.
That's good. Is it like
Painted
a
on.
football?
Yeah.
Or just
It's a balloon shape because I'm
Okay.
doing that paper mache thing on a balloon
yeah.
because I can't pop a football in there, or can.
No, but I mean, you could make the balloon kind of rounded, not fully inflated, if you wanted it to look like a football.
Can you help
Or
Why
me?
does it have to be a balloon for you?
Because do you remember when you used to do that? at
around a
school?
balloon
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
pump
I
it.
can't remember
Pack
why.
it, yeah.
It used to be like
structure.
it was a bit
Oh,
dumb,
for structure.
but it was a bit. I think it was a bit crap because you used to do it a lot. I did.
I used to do
You'd
one of them
make,
long
like-
balloons. I'd make sausage roll. No.
I think you were supposed to make like a hot air balloon thing with it.
Pete?
£10. It's Joe Page. Fuck. I'm getting you a weird shirt from a sort of kind of second-hand shop with this like weird, maybe a bit paisley. That's a bit weird.
A little bit burnt.
A little bit bad.
Burnt.
Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Could still be on fire.
Yeah.
You're still thinking about like homework, aren't you? When you burn the edge of your history homework.
make it
to
look
sure
treasure
like
map,
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
Treasure
Oh
map it
yeah, that's
Get a
cool. Put
tea bag.
tea bag on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
love that.
I think
Um,
all documents should have that treatment.
Lola, I'm not going to lie, it's up for grabs.
Every single thing.
I've got one good present, I think, for any man of your rough age.
Yeah. What you choose? I'd be interested to see what you think that is.
Anyone in his 50s could.
Harmonica.
Do you know what? Right. So you said something earlier, right? That I didn't get round to
She thinks
commenting
you're
on.
as
Right.
old as Bob Dylan.
Right. Which is that I've only just started listening to Bruce Springsteen.
You have.
Yeah.
I said that I have.
No, you were chatting about him.
I love him, yeah.
Yeah, and I never really got him, but then I heard Down to the River.
Yeah, great.
And so if you got me a harmonica, I could learn the harmonica part of
there
that.
you go.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it says you wrote on the Now Show.
Who says that? Oh, what?
British Comedy Guide.
Oh, I love those guys.
Final question. If you could spend Christmas Day with one celebrity, who would it be?
Who wants to go first?
One celebrity. All day. 24 hours?
Well, yeah.
Just the day?
You don't have to share a bed with them if you don't want, but I guess you can.
But it's like, it depends how well the day goes.
Whatever you define that, but no longer than 24 hours, certainly.
Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah,
It's
I reckon
quite a
he'd have a
strange one.
drink, just some tunes,
Be tweeting.
and he'd be like teaching you about writing as well. He'd be
Yeah.
tweeting. He does do
He
a lot of
tweets a
tweeting.
lot.
Is he all right? Is he all right?
He's lonely. So
You
it's
mean
good to
Is it okay
problematic?
to like him still? Yeah,
I think so. I think he just
I
tweets
love
loads.
him. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah. His books are very long,
Yeah.
very spooky.
I like him.
They are spooky.
They are spooky.
And the film's even spooky.
You know what? Not all of them are spooky.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them are like action books.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, Billy Summers. It's like a Jack Reacher style.
Oh. Billy Summers and the Bugman.
That's fun too.
I've got a Stephen King book in my bag.
Which one are you
He's
reading?
doing a magic trick. He didn't have it when he got here.
Bilal,
How does he do it?
How does
Oh,
he do
that's-
it?
Yeah, that's amazing.
He read your mind, and then
And
that appeared in his bag.
that book. Stephen King on writing. Yeah, it's good.
What are you
Really good.
trying to incorporate that into one of your shows, are you?
What, the book?
Stephen King on writing?
No, I'm trying to read it for my own enjoyment. And
But
it's
did
about
you
writing.
read
I
it?
like
His Mind's
writing.
It's really good.
All right.
Yeah, I read
Yeah.
mine in advance.
Did
It's very,
you?
In advance.
Yeah, very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah, extra tricky.
How are you spending Christmas
It's
Day?
it's a weird question
Oh.
because it would be fucking intense, wouldn't it? Like 24 hours with this someone that you've possibly never met before. I reckon I'm going to go with a weirdo like Tom Waits.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, get you a present.
In a cave somewhere.
God,
making
that would be
sounds.
so good.
Yeah.
Jason Cundy? He's an ex-footballer. He goes on
Another
TalkSport.
Candy was his
Yeah.
surname.
Cundy.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have another.
Three,
That's his name.
Three candies and a cundy.
What is he? One of those?
picturing that.
He sits on stools and talks to Alan Shearer and stuff.
He kind of
What
winds
does he
up
look
football
like?
fans.
No, he's like
How
on
does he look?
TalkSport. So he looks like a sort of. He looks a bit like a handbag.
Oh, that guy.
I'm going to
Yeah,
give
right,
that one
right.
to you there, Bilal. Actually,
Oh,
so
he's
that's
good.
quite funny. And it helps. And it also helps with the scoring. Now, let me just quickly explain what's going to happen next. And I've also got something that I need to alert you to. Did you know on
Yes.
YouTube it now tells you the people that have been mentioned in the podcast?
What?
Like it's like telling on us like a sneak.
What does?
Like when you look at an episode of our podcast, it
Yeah.
says like
Well, like-
talked about in this episode Elon Musk.
Oh,
Donald
it does
Trump.
some AI shit.
Yeah.
And so,
And
no.
this
so,
one's
any,
going to be so weird.
so anyone doing
John
Vanity
Candy.
Google. Yeah.
Stephen King, Jason Cundy. Oh no.
Ben Haynow.
Ben now.
What's not to like? Anyway, let me just top the scores here. One. Okay, so in last place with 1 point is Bilal.
Oh,
In second place, narrowly coming second with only 1 point less than the winner, with 4 points, it's Pete. The winner is Lola with 5 points. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Can you
Christmas.
interview
Merry
me like I'm a
Christmas.
football
Merry
manager
Christmas.
that just lost?
Yeah, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah,
Lola.
very good.
Thank you.
So Bilal, you obviously you only got one point from a possible 9 there. So what are your thoughts at this moment in time?
I think the determination was there. We showed fantastic character, and I think we just got to keep doing what we're doing. And there was luck involved, and I think the referee didn't do himself any glories.
And do you think your team selection was a bit strange? The Spurs balloon.
People can say what they want about that, but I've been doing this for many years. I've made many decisions and substitutions, etc. And I think, and we'll see next. By the end of the season, we'll see.
And how do you feel about some of the home fans that were saying you don't know what you're doing when you said that toffee was the worst sweet?
People are entitled to their opinion, obviously, but I wish they can have changed their mind, and that's all I have.
Christmas
That's all I have
to the
time.
fans?
That's all I have time for. That's it. And then someone that steps in, someone who's with me, is a bit aggressive,
Right.
because I'm wound up by then.
Well, what a podcast this has been. Before we go, Pete, are you at liberty to do a magic trick for us? And then Bilal's going to tell you exactly how you did it.
Sure, I'll do a little quick one. Let's do it. All right.
Lola, have you had a nice time?
I've had such a nice time.
Because
Yes, thanks.
initially Pete wasn't going to be on, and then
Yeah, but you've made me feel like the main guest.
okay, good, because I did say you were
I
the
do
main
need,
guest.
yeah, I do need attention
You are the
to
main
feel
guest.
valuable.
Fucking hell.
You're not the main guest.
I'm furious.
I'm excited to see this magic trick.
Let's do a quick one. All right, that is predictably enough a pack of cards. In fact, I won't even take them out of the box. Let's leave them in there for a second.
Oh, that
Um,
was
but
part
before-
of it, wasn't it?
It
He's
was
done
part of
something there.
the. Well, he's done something there. He's probably done.
May I just remind the dear
Yeah.
listeners at home, if you don't know how to look at things, you can stop listening to this and look at this bit on YouTube.
Yeah, or I'll just describe it as well.
I can do
you
audio
just-
description.
Yeah. There's
He has very big hands.
I've got big hands. There is a pack of cards in a box on the table. rather than have someone actually pick a card like you would in most tricks, you're going to decide on one between you as a sort of committee, right? So, for example, Joe, red or black? Do we want a red or a black card?
Black.
Okay, we're going to go for a
Like
black
my
card.
heart.
Okay. So the black cards, we narrowed it down to half of the pack already. The black cards, but now like clubs and spades, right? Rather than hearts and diamonds. Which suit do you want?
Spades.
Okay, we're going to go for a black card. It's a spade. Specifically.
Come on, it has to be the ace of spades.
Does it?
Yeah.
Up to you. Can be. That is the most commonly named card by a country mile. I'm just
I'm
letting
not
you know.
surprised.
Is
It's
that
pretty cool though.
okay?
It's
Pretty
a cool
cool
card.
It's a
It's
cool
the
card.
coolest card.
Okay. Is
Queen of
that
hearts, ace of spades.
okay? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you don't want me to do
Well,
that one.
the only reason
No,
is
don't
it will
get
make
bogged
it.
He's not
it
ready
will
for
make
ace of
it.
spades.
It will make it unimpressive to anyone who thinks, oh, that's what everyone will say. So if I get that
Oh,
right,
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want
What's
me
the
to
blue
pick
one?
like a... Okay. Okay, in that case, we'll go for the least picked cards out of all the spades, I'm going to say, is the Jack of Spades.
the Jack of Spades. Fair enough.
No one's picking
okay.
the Jack
Second
of
most
spades.
picked card out.
So, yeah.
Spades.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, we can do the Jack of Spades. We could do the Ace as well. It's up to you. But I'll tell you what's going to happen in this pack. I noticed before I put them in there that there was one card the wrong way up. It was like face down among the face up cards. I just left it face down. I thought I'm going to use that in the trick. I think whatever card you end up deciding on, whether it's the Jack, whether it's the Ace, whether it's a different one completely, it will be that face down card.
Son of a gun.
Because I've got powers.
You've got the powers. Is Jack
And am I deciding
is
in my
Jack the
head or
final
out
answer?
loud?
No, you can say it out loud. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Ace of Spades, my
So you're
original
going back to
answer.
the Ace of
Yeah,
Spades.
I-
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
This is like a penalty shootout.
Okay.
Because
Going.
that's my favourite card.
A penalty shootout of the mind. Are we going for that? Are we going for that? Let me show you. So in here, there is a whole pack. I'll spread through very fairly. You see, they're all face up, except where is it? Yeah, in fact, right there in the middle, there's one face down. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you want to take it out?
Oh, he's done
Whoa.
black magic.
It's the Ace of bloody well spades.
He's done his black magic.
He's
again.
done his
Sounds
fucking
like
magic.
It's a few
And
more
you actually
listeners
have gone
dead.
red.
Yeah,
How did you do that then?
it's a good question.
I'll do the explaining.
Okay, Bilal's
Bilal's
going
gonna
to
explain.
handing over to Bilal
So-
for the explanation.
This is solid.
When
I mean, it's not.
I am
Mirrors,
part
probably.
of the magician's circle now and
But
the
it's-
magic
you're-
circle.
Yeah, you're
and,
so yeah, you haven't quite mastered the name, but
and I do know how that was done, and you're not supposed to reveal, but I will
okay, go
because it's
for it.
Christmas.
Yeah.
If you notice, for the majority of the podcast, our friend Mr. Heat did have a bit of a lisp, which is now gone. That's because the Ace of Spades was under his tongue.
Busted.
The entire time
was
you could see it.
Was the decision between the Jack and the Ace, was that part of it? Was that time?
Well, he's not going to tell you.
Was that
But
time?
the
is my
fact that
question.
he just went.
I mean, it was part of the decision making process, but no, it wasn't part of the method. If that's what you mean.
Right.
Yeah,
Once he got you down to 2, you were absolutely fucked.
you were fucked, man.
You were fucked.
You were panicking, honestly.
You were scared
You
out
were
of your mind.
stressed.
Well,
You were
I
cry-
was stressed.
You were crying.
what we all should also do is
you
be
were
like,
crying.
We're crying.
Oh yeah.
I want more. Can you do more?
we haven't really got time.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
we don't, do we?
Okay.
Well, it
Um,
was great.
off-
Thanks. Just a
Lola,
little-
do you have
a little
anything you'd
quick
like
one.
to promote or
hang on.
anything and all of
Is-
that stuff? Oh, you
No,
do?
no. I'm saying that was just a little quick one. I
Do you
know.
have anything you'd like to promote? Maybe you're writing a book.
I'm directing a film in
Are you?
January,
Shit.
and it's a short film,
Yeah.
which I wrote. And once that's out, I'll be hoping people watch it.
What's it called?
Attack of the Coat.
Nice.
How will
Nice.
people be able to watch it?
I
though?
don't know actually.
Yeah,
I'll email everyone.
just email everyone.
Just
yeah.
email the
You on
listenership.
email, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great.
Nice. I'll,
It's been such a pleasure having you on.
Pete,
Thanks
Yeah,
for coming
really
on.
You want
nice,
to promote
thank
it?
Yeah, I was doing that, and then I
this
was
is the main guest. Yeah,
No,
you
no,
leave
sorry.
me
and
out
then I
of
was
it.
coming to this.
Yeah, sorry. Do you want to?
Pete, no, I was
Yeah.
just saying you've been.
You've been
I
good.
don't know.
You've been
see,
good.
Have I been all right?
Yeah, you've been good.
I'm not normally
All right.
myself, so it's nice to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pete.
Yeah. Hi. I haven't really got anything to promote except, I guess, follow me on social media.
Yeah.
I don't know. Book me for your fucking event. I don't know. No, nothing.
How much does it cost to book you?
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Is it like
Ask
figures?
Spielberg.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Follow him on
Depends
Instagram,
what it
which is
I mean,
where.
I do comedy clubs for like tuppence, but I do, yeah. a lot.
What is your Instagram, just so people know?
At Pete Heat.
At Pete Heat. And do you want to promote your book that you're reading? We've done.
I'm also directing a film. I'm directing a full-length film.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
with Stephen.
With Stephen, yeah.
Because you've paused time.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you'll have a lovely Christmas or whatever holiday you're in. It's just having some time off if you're not into it.
Yeah.
We love you very much, listeners, and we love our guests very much. And listen, I was angry at Pete earlier, but I've come around to him. But then maybe that's magic on my mind he's done. And then I'm damned to hell. Thank you so much and have a wonderful Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
And make sure that if you are going to buy something online, use a credit card.
It's finished.
It's done.
It's done.